Hey Virgos, this is me, Shawnee Reed. The lighting is bad. I'm switching from phones. So we're gonna do your reading from December 1st to December 15th. I already pre-shuffled the decks, so we're gonna go from there. This message is for Virgos from December 1st to December 15th. Any messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. For the situation, we have Nine of Pentacles. So this is for the situation for the month from December 15th is feeling, I guess you could say feeling yourself. You're independent. It can be, this is a single woman who's basically enjoying the fruit of her labor. She is, she's planting her seeds, and she is like, she's just in this garden, just enjoying it. What is crossing the Nine of Pentacles? What is crossing the situation for Virgos? The World. Is it probably ending this singleness? Ending this solitude, ending this I guess this time of a time alone, closing that chapter. Let's keep going. So could be beautiful. So let's see. What is rooting the situation for Virgo? The Queen of Wands. So this is passion. This is she's patient. She is she's creating something. Let's see. Warmth, vibrancy, determination. So she's worked on something, and it'll probably be these those pinnacles that she planted, those seeds that she planted that she did on her own, so she can't really see it because it's, so she worked on this, and she put in the action, she put in the work, and and so now she's just kind of like, and then she got this black cat on here, these sunflowers. It's whatever she put this work into, is leaves on this wand. So it's still growing. It's still building. Let me see what happened to my music. I don't know what just happened to it. Sorry, y'all. Press pause. Sorry. So yeah. So the Queen of Wands is rooting it. So stepping into her power. She is, like I said, she manifested, some different ideas and whatever plans or she manifested some stuff, and so she's like rooting. She's in that kind of mode, like she's just watching this grow. She's stepping into her power. Please let me know what was in Virgo's recent past about the situation. Three of Pentacles. So this is working together with someone, working together with a team on working together on a project, working together with someone, on something, building something together with someone, with something, on something. What is crowning this situation for Virgos? The Magician. So again, manifestation. I'm using all of the wands, coming into that energy of knowing, knowing your power, and getting, with the wand, the sword, the cup, the pinnacle. It's like you have all of these elements with you. You have, you have your thoughts, you have your your dreams, your emotion, your passion, your, you creating, you're manifesting. And you're trying to be clear on what you're manifesting. But you already, you've already doing that, because we see you're in your Nine of Pentacles. Like, that's the situation that you're in. This already. You're you are in this kind of already, in that kind of. I'm seeing, I'm watching, I've watched, and I'm seeing what I've created, and you are in that, like, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this space that I'm in. What is in the near future for Virgos? Page of Pentacles almost came out, and that's a new opportunity, some type of new seed that is being planted. And near future for Virgos for December. This is the Nine of Wands. So this is like the wounded warrior. He has fought a battle. And he's just kind of like just waiting for the next one. He's like, I got through that one. I can get through another one. Like, I am not worried about it. I got this. I fought this one. And if, so you're like, probably it's gonna feel like something's, I don't know. We're gonna clarify it later. I don't want to get stuck on that, because that's how I make these videos so long. What is how Virgo's feeling? What is the USU? What are they doing subconsciously? What are they doing internally? Yeah, you're still manifesting. You're still planning. You're planning your seeds. You're building. You're trying to build foundation. You are working on. You're working on something. You're probably working on you. You're probably working on some type of new projects, new opportunities. But you're building. You're planting your seeds, and you are. Like I said, I saw, and when I was shuffling, I saw a Page of Pentacles. So, you're planting your seeds. There's 7 of them on here. So, this is like, you're being patient, though. You're being patient, but with this one, it's like you're watching and you're waiting, but you're at the same time, that you plan them. That you're waiting for them to grow. You're waiting on them to, for harvest. And he's sitting there by himself, watching them, watching and waiting, but at the same time, you know what you're doing. He's not looking too worried. Please let me know what Virgos, what Virgo is showing the world. Like, what are they doing externally? What is other people seeing, and how other people are viewing Virgos at this time during this situation from December 1st to December 15th. Too many cards. Knight of Cups, you're offering some love. You are offering your love to something. You're offering passion to something. You're offering your passion and your love to something. Is it this, whatever you're manifesting? Is it a person? Is it some new passion that that you're working on, that you're building, that you're trying to create? What is the hopes or fears for Virgos? What is the hopes and or fears for Virgos regarding the situation is letting go. That's what I'm getting right now from this Four of Pentacles is, or, you know, trying to hold on too tight to something, you know. Is it your Pentacles? Is it the ground, the foundation that you have started, that you was on already? And, you know, it's also a Pentacle around his heart that he's holding tight to. And this Pentacle, you know, could be an opportunity, some type of idea, some type of, you know, something with the heart. And it's also, like I said, the Two of Pentacles on, that he's standing on, that he's trying to stay grounded with in some kind of security. So this is like holding tight to something that you worked for, that you worked on, and you're trying to hold tight to this. We're going to get some more, like I said, you know, we're going to get some clarity with it. What is the possible outcome around the situation for Virgos? What is the possible outcome around the situation for Virgos? Regrets, Five of Pentacles. So this, some type of regrets, regrets from walking away from something, some type of passion, some type of emotion, some, you know, it could be anything, a person, place, thing. It can be, but it, you know, like crying over spilled milk also. It's like, you know, crying over what, you know, the coulda, woulda, shouldas, but not seeing the other side of this, of that bridge. You know, it's like, but you're, you know, because it's passion. You put in some work with that. You put in some work with this, with probably your independence, with probably feeling, you know, being single, and you're, you know, like, what am I to do? How am I going to be, you know, what am I going to be able to still do what I've been doing, or am I going to be accepted with this, or am I going to, but it's, you know, it's just crying over spilled milk, is crying over the, you know, those emotions that you, or whatever past, like whatever that situation was. At the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. So this is some type of mental clarity. This is some type of, you know, clear understanding, like it's clarity that's coming. It's you know, logical thinking. It's like, you know, you're using your head. It's into, you know, it's like, I wouldn't say intuition, but it's something that, let me double check, you know me. Yeah, it's raw power. You know, you're going to get raw power from letting those emotions go, letting those past feelings go, letting go of that situation, of those feelings that you were in, those feelings of regrets, or feelings of those emotions that you were feeling, you know, those disappointments, you know. Whatever those disappointments was, you're gonna get your power back from doing that. So you got to let that go. Literally, really let that go. We're gonna do some clarifying cards. Please clarify this Nine of Pentacles for Virgos. Please clarify this Nine of Pentacles for Virgos, please. Ace of Cups. Some passion, love. Yeah, like kind of like how I was feeling. It's, you know, compassion, love, is emotions, creativity. So it's something that you are Yeah, this is a good thing. You know, get that. You know, you worked on all of this independence. You worked on all this self-love, you know, self kind of, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. And it could this be self-love, you know, with this cup of love? Could this be self-love that you're doing currently? I like that one. Please, ooh, uh-oh. So what was flipping out was the Seven of Wands, and then what also came out was the Eight of Pentacles. And I didn't go through the but I'm just going to use them to kind of go off of that Ace of Cups, because I don't really want to say, well, I can actually do it with either or. So the Seven of Wands is standing your ground, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for something, you know, excuse me. And the Eight of Pentacles is working on something. So standing up for this, fighting for this, standing up for this with the Eight of Pentacles, you're working, you know, you're constantly working on, I guess, working on self, working on something, working on something. If this is a offer of love, you know, you're getting away from, you know, that single, kind of being single, and you're, you know, worried about that. It could be someone standing up for and working on this with you and for you, you know, to prove something to you, to show you something. The bottom of the deck was a Tower, so something came crumbling down, something that wasn't built on solid foundation, something, if it was, you know, it could be a home, a house, you know, you know, but it was at the bottom of the deck, so it didn't come out. We don't know if it's going to come out or not, but, you know, it could be, you know, that when that tower fell, that it's like you had to find, or, you know, stand up for something, you know, fight for those two people that fell out of that tower, you know, because probably the house wasn't built on solid foundation, but the love was, you know. But this is I really want to say new love. It could be, I don't know, take it how you want to. So please clarify the world, please, that's crossing the situation. Please clarify the world. So this is the Four of Wands. So this is ceremony. This is it could be, you know, like coming out of from a wedding, for a reception. You know, could be family. This could be this is a celebration. 11's two wands. It could be soulmate. I love readings, but I'm trying not to be focused only on that. But there's something, so that's what's crossing it. Is it completing? Let me check something. Hold on. Because I know the world is an end of. I'm going too far. Is completion, is a reward for your efforts, is the welcome card, dream home come true. So is what's crossing this. That's an independent card, that's a love, offer, passion. The world card is completion of being single. Is it a completion of a happiness? I don't get that. Can you please clarify this world card that's crossing this situation, please, for Virgo? Queen of Pentacles. So this is stability. Again, another patient energy. Practical, homely, motherly, down to earth, and security. So I'm going to get back to that after I'm going to go through the reading. I don't want to get stuck on it. Please clarify this Queen of Wands. And if anyone could let me know what they think this means. I know all you guys are watching tarot readings. So just let me know, why is that crossing this situation? Is it because you don't want this, or you don't want to go into, like, you don't want something to be complete? Or is it because it's completing, but it's completing with some type of stability and you don't want that? I don't know. I don't get it. I'll probably come back in and after I look at. So please clarify the Queen of Wands, please. The Emperor. So the Emperor is, he's the king of all the kings. He's the Emperor. He is a father, he's a father, masculine. He makes good decisions. He is the leader. He is very wise. Okay. Please clarify. So I see why that's why it's rooting it, because you're not. Please clarify this Three of Pentacles in the near recent past, please. The Tower. So this did come out. So something that you were working on and you thought that was being built, it came down. It wasn't built on solid foundation. What you thought you was working on with someone or with people, it came crumbling down. It wasn't built on solid foundation, but it came down. And now, so that's probably why that in that near future, that you were fighting and you're fighting for, and you're standing up for all of this. And what's crossing it is because of the fact you want this. You want this completion. You want this Four of Wands. You want this happy ending. You want that stability, that structure, that, you want all of that. Because that's what you've been working on. But in what's rooting with at the crown of this, you're still manifesting it. You're still the magician. You still have that power. You still have that control. Please clarify this magician. And then that's crown and Virgos, please. The Queen of Cups. So this is someone with passion, with love, but she's kind of scared to offer that cup. Probably because of that, the instability. Being in that, like, not stable, like, just coming through that and just going past that you're worried about. If you have compassion, if you are loving, if you do give this love, if you do offer and you be some type, be sincere and be understanding and be loving and doing all of that, that is going to come crumbling down again. But while you're manifesting and you have all these tools, you can create what you want. You can create what it is that you want right now. But you're trying to be understanding. You're trying to show this love and understanding, and but you're scared because you feel like it's, you know, it's still not safe. Please clarify this Nine of Wands in the near future for Virgos. The Wheel of Fortune. You're on the right path. The Wheel of Fortune, this is turning in your favor. This is turning in your favor. So you're on the right path to what you're doing and how you're doing it. Having compassion, you know, giving the love, having understanding, you know, just, you know, like pretty much feeling yourself. Like, no, you know, with that starting off with that Nine of Pentacles. You know, you are in that, like, I know who I am. I know what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna let that get me down. But you're still, you know, it's still, that's in your possible outcome of, you know, that you are worried about letting go of those burdens. You are worried about it. With these Nine of Wands right here, he's about to pick them up. The next, you know, with this Wheel of Fortune, he's about to pick them up and drop them. That's what's next. That's the next card that comes after the 9 is the 10. And that 10, he's carrying those burdens, but he's going to drop them. With that Wheel of Fortune, you know that's what's going to happen, because that's what's next. It's going through on the path. Okay, I got 4 minutes. Please clarify this Seven of Pentacles for what subconsciously, what Virgo's doing subconsciously, what they're working on internally. Please clarify the Seven of Pentacles. The Lovers. So this can either be a love, you know, someone that you're working on this internally, you're planting seeds and you are working on this, and you're working on some, you know, this love, or you're working on, you know, like, this is a decision, and this is also Gemini. These two people, but this, you know, but it's protected. Whatever this is, whatever this, you know, you're gonna make the right decision on whatever it is that you're doing. Just trust your intuition, because you're on the right path. But you're working. Is it the love within yourself? Is it lovers that, you know? Is it? We're gonna see with the rest of the cards, but you know. The Queen of Swords. So that's, you know, that kind of came out when I was still looking over there. So this is, you know, thinking clearly. You're having, you know, you're getting, again, some mental clarity again. This is, you're going to make I want to even use it as a head over heart decision. This is Aquarius also. This is an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So whatever this is doing, you are thinking about it, and you're going to make sure you're clear, and you're going to cut off anything that is not serving you, that is not for your best interest or not serving you. And that's what you're doing already. That's what you're mentally preparing. That's what you're mentally doing. And please clarify this Knight of Cups. That's what Virgos are doing externally, what the world is seeing. What is Virgos doing? So this is a Seven of Swords. So this is normally the Thief card. So are you... This is like, you know, it can be, it's deception, you know, it's a thief, it's like stealing, but it looked like he's walking away, like it's like with that clarifying that Knight of Cup. Are you offering love, but you are playing with it? Are you not being totally truthful with it? Or are you just, I'm not sure what you're doing, Virgo. Are you deceiving yourself? Are you deceived? But that's what you're showing the world. So are you deceiving this love that you are offering? Are are you not totally truthful and honest about it? Please clarify, or someone with you. Can you please clarify this Four of Pentacles and hopes or fears? I got 2 minutes. Broken heart. So you're fearing that you are going to get a broken heart again because of that tower there. Also being in the recent past, you're scared to keep moving forward towards this because you're scared that you will probably get your heart broken. And so you don't want to get out of this. You don't want to let go of the security of having everything and holding on to yourself. You don't want to open up because you're scared to get a broken heart and get your heart broken. Or break someone else's. Because you are starting off with the energy of being single. Please clarify this Five of Cups in the near future. I mean, the possible outcome. Judgment. So it's going to be a rebirth. So after you let go of these past regrets and all these feelings of all this past energy that is no longer needed, and after you finally let go of it, you will have a rebirth. This is a spiritual awakening. This is like, this possibly can be a rebirth of something, a rebirth of an idea, of passion, of of trust, of anything that's going on, because what just in the past is where the pain and the heartache was, and that's the hopes or fears that's over there with the Three of Swords. And so that's actually not, that was in the past, and that's in the hope or fear. So everything else looks pretty good. So this is a rebirth of it. So this is a judgment, a final judgment on if you want to let that go. And if you do, it will be something that will be awakened again. There will be a rebirth to something, a rebirth to an idea, a rebirth to love, a rebirth to a clearer understanding of what it is that you're actually doing. Because you are here, you are on the right path. You are doing what you're supposed to do internally as well. You're on the right path. Whatever it is, you're on the right path, and just use your intuition, your judgment on what it is that you should be doing going forward and how you should be moving. Probably it is finding, going into yourself with the moon. This is the Pisces energy. This is unsure, having unsure thoughts, and and it's like kind of this all over the place. You're not connecting like you're not connecting intuitively, like you're thinking too much, and you're not sure if you're like if it's just illusions, or if it's if it's craziness, or if it's true. Like you're unsure because of whatever happened in the past. But you're going within yourself, and you're working on all of that, and you're doing what you need to do to get more clear. Okay, I don't want this to go any longer, so I'm going to let this go, and I will put the oracle readings and the romance love in the description.